in a 1972?
I do believe. 72. I don't know.
Sure. We're in a 19-something Mercury Cougar
we are in a convertible
XR7.
Cougar.
That's right. Convertible. Hopefully you can hear us through the wind. We'll see.
Huh?
Huh?
What?
What?
Huh?
And what we got here is we got a gentleman named Bobby.
Yeah, that's me.
Some people call him Bob.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's other names that are used.
Yeah, no, we
We
can't
won't
talk
get into
about
that right
it.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another time,
And
another
he's
story.
going to tell us everything he knows about this car. Bob, what do you know about this car?
It's green, it has no top, and it has brown interior. And it's got a 351. That's it.
But no, it's very clean though.
It is. Sonny took really good care of all this stuff.
Really did.
He really did.
I mean, what do you got? Is that an actual wooden steering wheel?
Yes, it is.
That's
No, it's
woodish.
woodish.
Woodish steering wheel.
It's the
Was
fake,
woodish dash, yeah.
The vinyl,
And
the vinyl wood.
And a radio that actually has the word stereo written on the front of it. So that's pretty crazy. Oh, we have toggle switches,
Toggle switches for
Which-
your map light.
which automatically makes this a very cool car. Oh, we have a
Yes.
map light,
Map light, courtesy light, and then this is your top button.
and we have power windows.
Power windows, power locks,
Power windows and power locks. By
Power
God,
top.
ladies and gentlemen, we are living in luxury.
power top. It's even got the feature if you don't have the seatbelt on, it tells you that you have to turn your seatbelt on. So
It sounds like that.
that was pretty big feature for back in the late 60s, early 70s. So I mean, it has a clock that does not work.
And it has a clock that told time at one time, just not for a while.
Not for a
Apparently, it died at I don't know about 2:30.
Yeah, it is a air conditioned car.
Ooh, notice the top's down.
And
That's our AC.
how many kids can tell us what this is?
Oh, there you go. And it actually says lighter.
And it says lighter.
That hasn't said that since well at least 1972.
There is an ashtray.
An actual
no cup
ashtray.
holders. That was the other thing we were talking about today. No cup holders in this car.
No, well they didn't put cup holders until like 2000 something. I feel like.
Yeah, I think so. This thing is actually a fun car to drive. I mean, for being as old as it is, it still drives very, very nicely.
It does. We've been in it now for a little bit, and it's very smooth. Even we came up to some bumps, and like I kind of held on just for a second because I didn't know how I was going to handle it, and I didn't feel them. It was like it just floated over the bumps. We got a hood that goes on for a couple miles,
Yeah.
and a windshield that's more slanted than I thought. So I think the headroom would be really terrible for me if the top was up. So
We're gonna come around the
I think
two roundabouts here.
we might have enough information to throw out a first impression on the 19 Cougar XR7. Maybe we should name this a different segment. I mean, I guess this is kind of a first impression, but should we come up with some new name like the chew and chat because we're chewing gum?
Yeah, there you go.
My breath was kicking, so he's helped me out here. Oh man, love that.
I'm going to that children do not do that in driver's ed.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah,
I saw a full, complete stop,
2 seconds. I counted 1, 2.
and where the gentleman even waved us through.
Did he? I didn't see that.
I didn't either, but they don't know that
Yeah.
until I just said it.
Oh yeah. He did. He did.
Don't worry, we'll cut that part out. Edit. Got it. I'm not putting that in there.
Yeah.
Fraggle Rock. That's code word for cut.
Fraggle Rock.
Fraggle Rock, cut that out. I just made that up.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Is it enough room for anything? It's enough room for things.
We took it to Street Machine Nats, and it was enough room for 2 kids. We took our kids down. Ty took Kyle, and I took my boy.
Okay.
I wouldn't put an adult back there on a long trip.
Unless it's very short,
Very, very
like
much,
Steve.
Yeah, unless you're like Steve, or Ty.
Or Ty. I would say his kid or him, it would have been the same difference.
His kid's taller than he is.
Now, I don't know what my favorite year Cougar is, but it's not this one.
Like I said,
The rear end is what gets me on this car. The front is cool, but the rear end's kind of like a little chunky. Like it's a little fat. Like it's a little fat
Is
up,
it like
like
a
a little
fat
fat
bottom
shell.
girl?
Little, yeah.
You make the rock and roll go on.
Like she's got a little extra shell on top of her junk.
Okay.
It's been a fun first-ish impression, sort of, kind of car with a guy that doesn't know much about the car.
It's not my car, so
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, I know. But that's why we're gonna call this the new Chew and Chat.
Chew and Chat.
And thanks, Bobby,
With Jib and
for
Jab.
joining us on the Chew and Chat.
I'm glad to be here.
Pretty awesome stuff. And
I wish I could have been more helpful.
but even more awesome than a lot of the things we've been talking about is to all you cravers out there.
You got to keep craving.
Close enough. There's the 66 Oldsmobile, or the Delta. Oldsmobile Delta's 88. All original for the most part. Except for maybe a little bit of paint. We've got, here's the Thunderbird we're talking about. Look at the interior of that car. Beautiful. And here's the Cutlass, so another Oldsmobile. This is also a very, very clean car. Now he's got some aftermarket wheels on this one, so that looks cool. Look at that. I mean, you really gotta really appreciate, I don't know why, but just the amount of style and finishing touches that, I know they do that with cars nowadays too, but I feel like they did it better with older cars. I think it was a bigger deal then though. Kind of cars a little more of an average thing that everybody typically tends to have instead of maybe for those few privileged like they used to be maybe. But got a nice little rumble. Got the Avanti. Guys, you just gotta love these little Avantis. There's such just a wicked styling car. Like it's not even funny. Okay, this is kind of funny because like just. Of course, this is the supercharged V8. This is the Avanti, of which you really need to get Studebaker. And of course, the interior in this car is also just about as clean as it gets. And I love the little bitty shifter, ball. It's just a little bitty one. But it actually is quite comfortable in there. The seats don't look like they're much, but even for someone like me, it was still very comfortable when I rode in that car before. So, and of course the one that I rode in here with this time, I've never ridden this car before, but the Mercury Cougar. That green's not bad. The brown really isn't that bad either. Cool, but still very clean. There it is, the Cougar XR7. Boa! Little like spinner looking things on the wheels. Pretty cool. But I mean, that's it. I mean, you got good chunk of Sonny's classic cars. You got the Mercury, you got the Avanti, you got the old Cutlass, you got the old Delta. Yes, he's got a 95 SL600 Mercedes and a Cadillac and a 2000 something Camaro as well, but on the classic side. That's it. This guy don't sound too bad either. I am going to say though that the best sounding car that Sonny had on the classic end is this guy right here. And to practice the social distancing of, well, what we're supposed to be doing, just remember to all you cravers out there,
Keep craving.
Keep craving!
just remember to all you cravers out there,
Keep craving.
I don't know about that one either, but that's all right. It's a little dreary. Like, I'm tired. Okay. Hey, Craving, guys. It's okay. Thank God for editing.
Keep craving. Or keep craving.
Keep craving, yeah.